And it looks like the technical difficulties we had in here were fixed. Shout out to Sam Fowler, the UHV athletic, the UHV SID over here. 6-0 CMU here in the bottom of the first. MACU up to bat. Christopher Munoz, the second baseman, facing a payoff pitch here. And he will go down looking. Lopez gets one on the outside corner to strike him out, and a scoreless inning. Couldn't have gone better for CMU. We head to the second. Central Methodist up 6-0 over MACU. This is Gabe Myers on the call for game 2 of this Saturday doubleheader between Central Methodist and Mid-America Christian University, a ranked matchup, both these teams in the top 15. Little recap after some technical difficulties there in the first inning. Central Methodist came out swinging the bats hot, 6 runs on 6 hits in the first inning. Valentin Serna got things started with the leadoff single. Tanner Sears in there. Ryan Malzahn, a deep drive into center field to plate 2. Zeb Wade, base hit. Carlos Negron, base hit. Darius Freeman, a double down the left field line. And Dominic Proctor got a sacrifice fly. And now we're going to come up the 2-hole hitter. Kyle Williams going to lead things off here in the top of the second. And Williams will swing and miss at that. It looked like a changeup tailing away from him there. We're going to be in an 0-1 count. Williams again swings and misses at that ball low in the zone for strike 2. And Angel Miranda, his first start of the year, 6 innings, 11 Ks, only 3 hits allowed, was awesome. Not a great first inning here. He's going to be looking to bounce back. That pitch just misses the outside corner. It's 1-2 to Williams. And again, for how good CMU was in that first inning, Williams actually struck out against Miranda. So now Williams ropes one down the first base line. It goes just foul. First base coach pleading for the fair ball there, but I think Blue got that one right. That one lands just on the other side of the line. Still in a 1-2 count here. You got to see Miranda got him. He got him to swing and miss on the changeup on that first pitch. Struck him out with that pitch in the last at bat. It looked like a fastball high into the zone there that Williams fouls off. Pretty late on that one there. You got to think Williams probably sitting on the off speed. And Miranda down 6-0. You just got to think, put it behind you. There's Miranda. Another changeup. Williams just gets a piece of it and fouls it off. Still a 1-2 count here. And the CMU lineup can be pretty scary. Tanner Sears got it. He got hit by a pitch last time up, and then Ryan Malzahn, the 4-hole hitter, roped a double. Now Williams going to pop that high up in the air in the shallow center field. And that will be caught for the first out of the inning. DeAndre Gaines is there. Yeah, I think that's the start that Angel Miranda needed right there. Just an out, keep the inning clean, keep runners off the bases. Now coming up is the catcher, Tanner Sears. Sears hit on the bicep his first time up. That'll be a fastball, misses high. I gotta wonder if that's a plan for Miranda against Sears to work the inside part of the plate. The catcher's setting up over there. Sears going to ground that through the left side of the infield. It's going to hit the lip, but that'll be a base hit. And Sears is on for the second time today. And with Sears reaching base, that gives us a chance for the courtesy runner, Peyton Becker. He'll be the runner for Sears. Now stepping up to bat is a DH, Ryan Malzahn. And Malzahn hit an absolute bullet up to the center field wall last time, driving in 2. Miranda delivers. Malzahn hits it a short, caught, back to first. Got him! Line drive, 6-3, double play will end the inning. Tell you, Angel Miranda needed that on the mound. A quick inning at the plate for Central Methodist. MACU will come back up to bat in the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. And we're back for the bottom of the second inning of CMU versus MACU. Leading off here is the third baseman, Brett Justice. First pitch from Lopez, going to be a breaking ball. Justice will swing and miss for strike one. And for those who missed it, CMU 6 runs on 6 hits in the first inning. They're off to a 6-0 lead in this one. Lopez comes set and delivers. Fastball misses away for ball one. 1-1 count now. And CMU, we've played, they've had 9. Actually, they didn't even hit the bottom of the 7th. They've come to bat 8 innings today. They've scored 16 runs. Bats have been alive. Looks like a fastball that bounces in the dirt. 2-1 count now to Justice. And you got to wonder 2-1 here. After Justice swing and miss at that breaking ball, you got to wonder if Lopez is going to go and turn back to that. Fastball just misses on the outside corner. 3-1 count. I think a walk would be good for Justice here. He went 0 for 3 in that game 1 loss. After swinging and missing at that first pitch, doesn't have a good approach. He's got a good eye for the zone. And Justice going to hit that over to third baseman and in the left field. That'll be a base hit for Justice, his first of the day. Wade will get that back in. And there's a leadoff base runner for MACU. Coming up now, the DH is John-Luke Hobdy. Hobdy DH game 1 as well. Went 1 for 4 there. You have Lopez come set. Breaking ball is going to miss down for ball 1. And MACU, number 13 team in the country in NAIA. You know they can put runs on the board. You got to think just take one bite at a time here. There's no 6-run swing as Hobdy's going to foul that back off into the net or a 1-1 count. Lopez is set, and we're good to go. Oh, a little chin music there for Hobdy. 2-1 count. And Hobdy's going to foul that to come off the catcher there. Nonetheless, he fouled it off. 2-2 count here. Now Lopez comes set. We're ready to go again in a 2-2. Ball just missed on the outside corner. Oh, you could tell Sears and Lopez wanted that call. Couldn't get it, though. 3-2 count. Getting to end the first inning on 3-2. Lopez got Christopher Munoz looking on the outside. Let's see what he turns to here on another 3-2. Breaking ball just misses outside. And a good start for MACU here. Runners on first and second.
Third baseman number 21, Methodist.
And you got Gio Mendoza, the third baseman, stepping in for MACU. Lopez set, now he delivers. And Mendoza lasers that into right. It's going back. It is gone. Gio Mendoza, a rope over the right field wall. And how about that for MACU? Cutting the deficit in half from 6-0. Now it's 6-3. Gio Mendoza got all of that baseball. And his dugout's going to greet him as soon as he touches home plate. What a shot from Gio Mendoza. Love the home run celebrations here. Now Carlos Medina, the shortstop, is going to step in. But a 3-run bomb for Gio Mendoza. What a way to start his day at the plate. That's going to miss for ball 1 to Medina. Hey, MACU, that's what they needed. There's no 6-run swing, but you got 3 of them back right there. Long ball game here. Lopez comes set and delivers. Fastball misses away for ball 2. And see, now you wonder in the psyche of a pitcher, you know, you're still up 3 runs. You just gave up the homer. You had to walk this inning, another base hit. Do you start getting a little apprehensive about coming into the strike zone? Wouldn't be surprised if you see his coach come out for a little mound visit here. Let him know, hey, you're still up 3 runs. Lopez delivers. Medina grounds that over to third. That's going to be ruled foul. Proctor was trying to sell the so was Sears. That was a fair ball, but nonetheless, it's foul. 2-1 count now to Medina. On deck for MACU is the catcher, Connor Thompson. Now everyone's settled back in. We're ready to play ball here. 2-1 count to Medina. Medina hits that over the shortstop's head. That'll be a base hit. Take a big turnaround first, but he'll go back. Freeman gets that in quickly to Serna. Now we have Thompson coming up to the plate. And 6-3, and as we alluded to a minute ago, pitching coach going to come out, talk to Lopez a little bit. Again, bats have come alive for MACU. I don't know what coach said in the dugout in between innings there, but they had a great top of the second went great for them. A quick inning there, and now the first 4 hitters have reached base to start the bottom half of the second here. So a little meeting of the minds with the mound. The entire infield has come in along with the coach, and now the home plate umpire is going to tell them, hey, guys, we got to play some ball here, and meeting is adjourned, and everyone will take their positions again, and it'll be the 9-hole hitter, Connor Thompson. He'll be due up here after Medina's single. Lopez comes set, and he's ready to deliver. Fastball catches the bottom end of the zone for strike 1. That's going to be where he wants to live. Again, this is one of the best days we've had in Victoria in a while. So the ball's carrying today. Sun is out. Nice sweeping slider there. Catches the outside of the zone for strike 2. Let's see if Lopez goes with that slider again, trying to get it off the plate here. No, he goes fastball away. Thompson's going to foul that off. Still down 0-2 in the count. And not a great inning for Lopez, but you're still up 3 runs. And now there we go. Oh, and Thompson drills that into left. Wade is there. It's right to him for the first out of the inning. And that's one where you got to remember baseball is a sport about the process. Thompson just roped that ball into left field, but it was right at Wade for the first out of the inning. Now we're back to the top of the order, and center fielder DeAndre Gaines will step in. Gaines ready to go here. He'll have Medina over there on first with 1 out. Let's say everybody's taking their time here. Now Lopez comes set, and we're ready to go. Lopez first pitch misses low for ball 1. Lopez comes set. Second pitch misses high for ball 2. And this has been a problem here for Lopez in this inning. Can't find the zone. Here's Lopez set again. Gaines looks at that breaking ball away for ball 3. And for Gaines, he grounded out to short to start this game. Much better approach here. He's got a 3-0 count. And with a tying run on deck, you wonder if Gaines is going to get the green light here. Lopez comes set. Now he delivers. Gaines, oh, well, he had the green light there. I think that would have been ball 4. Fastball up in the zone. He swings and misses. That was a hack right there, folks. Now 3-1 to count to Gaines. And Gaines ropes that into left. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. DeAndre Gaines, second home run of the inning for MACU, and it's now 6-5. DeAndre Gaines, he knew it as soon as he hit it. Right over the 330 sign and left, and it's now 6-5. And you gotta love the celebrations into the dugout. Some airtime on that one for Gaines there. Well, after a rough first inning, what an answer for MACU. DeAndre Gaines a 2-run shot. Gio Mendoza had a 3-run shot earlier in the inning. Now it'll be the left fielder Peyton Matthews stepping in. And Matthews going to line that into center. Freeman's going back, and he will backpedal into a catch there for the second out of the inning. But again, DeAndre Gaines, what a shot from him. And again, you wondered on 3-0 if he was going to get the green light. He didn't quite catch it. Swung and missed, but boy, on 3-1, green light again, and he destroyed that baseball. Now it'll be strike 1 to the right fielder, Noel McGarry Doyle. Oh, and 1 count here to Doyle. Lopez throws pitch, and fastball misses away for ball 1. And again, how about it for MACU? A rough start in the first, but a 5-run answer in the second. We got a brand new ball game here. And Doyle's going to rope that through the right side for a base hit. And you can see him looking to the dugout there. MACU's playing with some swagger here. They got another 2-out base runner for the cleanup hitter, Christopher Munoz. All 9 hitters have come to the plate in this inning for Mid-America Christian. Again, the bats are out today. 11 runs on the board. We're not even through 2 full yet. And Munoz watches a slider miss just outside for ball 1. And here you can hear MACU enjoying themselves over there now. And it was a rough game 1 for them and a rough first inning here in game 2. But they seem to have found themselves now in game 3. And that's Matthews off. Oh, they got him. What a throw by Sears to Soriano. And that will end the second inning there. McGarry Doyle caught stealing. What a throw by Sears to get him there. And that'll be the end of the second. MACU, 2 home runs, a 3-run bomb from Gio Mendoza, and a 2-run shot from DeAndre Gaines claws them back into this game. 6-5 CMU heading into the top of the third. I'm Gabe Myers. We'll be right back. And we're back with the top of the third between CMU and MACU. Leading off the third is going to be the left fielder, Zeb Wade. And Wade's going to foul off that first pitch for strike 1. Well, I tell you what, CMU 6 in the top of the first, MACU 5 in the bottom of the second, and that's where we sit 6-5 right here. Offenses have showed up to start this one. Wade's going to take that pitch on the inside for ball 1. And Angel Miranda would have been easy to kind of crumble after that first inning there. He returned a really good second inning. We'll see how long his leash is now in the third. Wade's going to ground that over to second to Munoz. He throws over the Justice, and that's the first out here in the third. Now we got the right fielder, Carlos Negron, coming up to bat. And Negron, a big swing and a miss there. 0-1 the count. And we saw Miranda after his big inning. He started to settle in. And he's working quickly here. Fastball misses just low for ball 1. You see him settle in. You wonder if the same is going to be true for Marcos Lopez for CMU. And Miranda, once again, working quickly. Looks like a cutter right there. Misses just high. 2-1 to count. There we go. Fastball fouled off by Negron. It's now 2-2. And you see Miranda. You see how he likes to work. He's getting back up there quickly. He said again, we're ready to play. And swing and miss drop by Thompson, the catcher. He will throw over to Justice. We got out number 2. Angel Miranda wasting no time out there. So we got the strikeout with the 2-3 put out in there. And now we have the center fielder, Darius Freeman, the 7-hole hitter, coming up. And Freeman roped a double in the left his last time up. There's a changeup. Freeman thought it was outside. Ump didn't think so. It's 0-1 to count. See that changeup? You can see it's toughed on lefties. It kind of tails away from him there. Another one of those changeups a little further outside that time. Freeman pretty easy to lay off. It's 1-1. You see, it looks like Miranda's found his groove a little bit here. He's working more quickly. Seems to be comfortable out there. And there's another one. Misses outside. 2-1. And I mentioned the changeup. It tails away from the left-handed hitters. That was a fastball right there. Those had the same action. Got some arm side run on it. And there's another changeup. Freeman's flailing at that. It's 2-2. Again, now that Miranda's settled in, you can see he, like I said, he had a great first start, 6 innings, no runs. Freeman fouls off that changeup, 2-2. Yeah, Miranda's already thrown 3 changeups in this at bat. Will he go back to the well here? Will he try to go something else, speed him up with the fastball? That's when Freeman actually made contact with. There's a fastball. Freeman hits that into center. Gaines is there. 3 up, 3 down for Angel Miranda. Another quick inning. Well, I tell you what, he has settled into this one after allowing 6 in the first, scoreless frames in the second and the third, and we'll come up bottom half of the third inning here. MACU's going to look to tie or perhaps even take the lead. CMU leads 6-5. We'll be right back. And we are back, bottom of the third inning. Leading off for MACU is the second baseman, Christopher Munoz. Again, let's see if Lopez can settle in the same way his counterpart Miranda did. That'll be a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Let's see Lopez settle back in, ready to go. And Munoz going to fly that into right. Negron is under it. He is there for a routine out number 1. Now coming up the first baseman, Brett Justice. And Justice actually got things started in the last inning with a leadoff single. And again, 3-run homer from Gio Mendoza, 2-run bomb from DeAndre Gaines has us at 6-5 here. And Justice, fastball inside, he fouls it off for strike 1. And again, we saw Angel Miranda in the last inning. We saw him working quickly. It seems he found his rhythm. Let's see if Lopez is able to do something similar here. And he's working quickly. He's ready to pitch. Breaking ball misses just off the outside for ball 1. And Marcos Lopez, a really good first inning, and then just got tagged a little bit in that second. And there it is from Justice. Oh, Freeman didn't quite get enough depth that time. That ball's going all the way to the wall, and Justice has a 1-out double. Again, MACU, the bats have really woken up for them. Brett Justice with a 1-out double. He's now 2 for 2 today. Now coming up is going to be the DH, John Luke Hobdy. And you're seeing from MACU, it looks like they got the timing down on that fastball from Lopez. They're waiting for him to come into the zone, and they are coming after that fastball. Now there's a pitch, misses low and away for ball 1. And that's a tying run in Justice over there in second. MACU trailed 6-0 at the end of the first. They now have the tying run on second base here in the bottom of the third. There's another breaking ball, misses down and away, 2-0. Again, on deck is Gio Mendoza. Mendoza hit a 3-run homer his first time up, so you know he's chomping at the bit to get back up there. 2-0 to Hobdy, and here's the delivery. Fastball just misses outside. Boy, Lopez and Sears, the catcher, they really wanted that call there. And when you're a pitcher who's struggling a little bit on the mound, that's a call you need. Fastball just off the plate, though, according to the home plate ump. And now it's a 3-0 count to Hobdy, who walked his first time up. And Hobdy, he hits that to the left side of the infield. That'll be knocked down by Proctor. Hobdy will reach on an infield single. Justice stays at second. And now you have Gio Mendoza coming up. First and second, 1 out. And we know what happened last time he came up with 2 runners on. A 3-run bomb over the right field wall last time. And there's cars driving out behind the right field wall, so be careful out there, guys. Could be a Gio Mendoza baseball coming at you. And Mendoza hits that this time in the left. Wade is there. He'll get it back in the infield quickly, and we're 2 out. Boy, that's got to feel good for Lopez. Mendoza looked like he was just behind that ball. Well, he was hunting fastball on the first pitch. Couldn't quite catch up to it. Flies out in the left for out number 2. And now it's Carlos Medina. Singled his first time up. Again, a single here. If it gets through the infield, you got to think Justice is running on contact. You got first and second with 2 outs. Can Lopez escape the jam? Breaking ball misses down for ball 1. And the MACU bats. And you can hear it in the dugout, too. They've started to play with a little more swagger here. There's another breaking ball. That one misses in the other batter's box for ball 2. It's now a 2-0 count to Medina. A 2-0. Medina's got the tying run on second, the go-ahead run on first. And Medina fastball away, fouls that off. 2-1. On deck is a 9-hole hitter and catcher Connor Thompson. Now let's see. Lopez gets set. We're ready to go. Oh, chin music there to Medina. He gets out of the way of it. It's 3-1. I gotta think with how MACU's been hitting the ball, and we saw it with DeAndre Gaines, the leadoff hitter in the last inning. 3-1 count. This is a green light count for umpires calling a delay on the hitter. Medina said he wasn't back in the box in time. It's now 3-2. So runners are going to be on the move on this pitch. Lopez comes set. Here's a delivery. And Medina hits that into the air. Freeman and Soriano are conversion. Freeman calls him off. He makes the catch. And how about Lopez? Marcos Lopez, first and second with 1 out, escapes the jam. And CMU holds on to the lead in the third. We're going to head into the 4th inning. 6-5, Central Methodist leading MACU here at Riverside Stadium in the lovely Victoria, Texas. I'm Gabe Myers. We'll be right back. And we are back to top of the fourth inning between Central Methodist and Mid-America Christian NAIA baseball here at Riverside Stadium in Victoria, Texas. Leading off for CMU is the third baseman Dominic Proctor. Proctor, a sacrifice fly back in the first inning, his first time up. RBI brought in Freeman. Here's a delivery from Miranda. That's going to miss low for ball one. Angel Miranda allowed 6 runs in the first, but has been really good since then. There's another fastball, misses down for ball 2. That's kind of been the theme for Miranda here. He is working quickly, and he's ready to go again. Miranda, that's going to miss low again for ball 3. And with how quickly Miranda works, you got to think he's a perfect getaway day pitcher. And that's going to be a fastball coming back inside for strike 1, 3-1. MACU played UHV in a doubleheader yesterday, split with them, lost the first game to CMU here today. Now they're playing their last of 4 games in 2 days here, and that's going to be fouled off by Proctor. We have a full count now to start the inning. Now Miranda, look like he yanked that one there, and Proctor will be on with a leadoff walk. And now there's a 9-hole hitter, David Soriano, coming up. And this is, I imagine a plan for Miranda in this inning. You want to get the first 2 hitters out, face the top of the order again with Valentin Serna. I want to face him with nobody on base. But now you're looking at a runner on first here with nobody out after the leadoff walk. Miranda throws over to first. Justice applies the tag, but not in time. Proctor gets back in plenty of time there. There we go. 0-0 to count. Soriano shows bunt, pulls it back. 0-1. Here you go. You'll see a little small ball action here. Again, 6-5 CMU over MACU. All 5 for CMU came in the top of the first, or all 6 for CMU came in the top of the first. That's a strike there to Soriano. All 6 for CMU in the top of the first, and then all 5 for MACU came in the bottom of the second. Now we're in a 1-1 count here to Soriano, the 9-hole hitter, and he's going to show bunt here. He does get it down. Miranda fields it cleanly, looks to second, throws to first. That'll be out number 1. I think Proctor's a guy with some speed over there. Miranda he thought about going to second that time, but he took the sure out at first base. And now you got the leadoff hitter, Valentin Serna, stepping in with the runner on second and 1 out. Serna 1 for 2 today, both in the top of the first. And Serna, there's that changeup from Miranda. Serna swings and misses at it. Talked about it in the last inning. Miranda's changeup, with how it tails away, it gives the left-handed hitters problems. And he's starting to go to that first and then working the fastball in there, almost pitching backwards to these left-handed hitters after the first inning. Now you see something a little more firm. That's a fastball there, and it's 0-2. And we saw it 0-2 count now. You challenge him again with the fastball, change up down in the dirt, tailing away from the left-handed hitter. Let's see. And there's the changeup. Serna goes down swinging. And again, really impressed with Angel Miranda. And that first inning was as rough as it could get, but he has recovered from that really nicely. And now he's 1 out away from his 3rd scoreless frame in a row. And in comes Kyle Williams. Williams, another lefty. And there's that changeup again. Williams out in front for strike 1. Just chops that one foul. We saw Williams go down swinging on that changeup earlier in the game. Miranda's been very aggressive with how he uses it. That one's a fastball away, misses way away. 1-1 count here. And now Miranda working not quite as quickly with the runner on second. Wants to make Proctor respect him over there. There's another changeup. Williams grounds it over to Justice at first. Justice tosses it to Miranda, and we are through the top of the fourth. Another scoreless frame for Angel Miranda on the mound. We're going to head into the bottom of the fourth inning now. CMU still leading MACU 6-5 here at Riverside Stadium in Victoria. I'm Gabe Myers. We'll be right back. And we are back in the bottom of the fourth inning here at Riverside Stadium. I'm Gabe Myers on the call for game two of this doubleheader between CMU and MACU. Marcos Lopez returns to the mound, and due up first for MACU in the bottom half of the inning is the catcher Connor Thompson, 9-1-2, due up for MACU in the fourth. First pitch from Lopez, Thompson swing and a miss, that ball in the dirt for strike one. And again, for CMU, both these teams' second game of a doubleheader. For MACU, the fourth game in 2 days. They had a doubleheader against the UHV yesterday. CMU will take on the Jags at a doubleheader tomorrow, starting at 9:30 a.m. There's an off-speed pitch from Lopez that catches the inside part of the zone for strike two. Looking into bullpens here, a little bit of action for CMU in the bullpen. Nothing in the bullpen for MACU. Looks like Miranda's going to come back for the fifth. There's Thompson. He's going to hit that into right. Negron is following it, and he makes the catch, hugging the right field line, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And again, Riverside, the power alley is pretty deep, and even on the left field line, it's 330, but in the right field, down the line is 305. So Negron actually pretty close to the wall on that fly ball from Thompson there. But now we're back to the top of the order, and DeAndre Gaines, who hit an absolute missile out to left field for a 2-run homer his last time up. Gaines 1 for 2 today. And he'll watch that breaking ball miss outside for ball one. There you go, 1-0 count to Gaines, and we saw him get ahead in the count last time and start really taking some hacks. And Gaines shows bunt there, pulls it back, but that finds the zone for strike one. Catches the outside corner there. And again, for a guy who hit the ball as far as Gaines did the first time up, it's almost got to be a relief for CMU to see him square around a bunt. And there's a big swing from Gaines. He fouls that off. It's now 1-2. I imagine you're going to see Gaines shorten up his swing here a little bit. The last 3 swings he's taken have been absolute hacks. And there we go, 1-2 count. Lopez delivers. Breaking ball doesn't quite break enough. Gaines will gladly wear it. He'll go over to first base. A man with some speed over there, the center fielder for MACU, and now they got a 1-out base runner. And again, nothing intentional about that one, folks. I know Gaines hit the home run earlier, but that was a breaking ball that didn't quite break right there. And now DeAndre Gaines is standing on first. The tying run with Peyton Matthews coming up. Again, ball in the dirt inside to Matthews, 1-0. Again, Matthews, a line drive to center his last time up. You see Gaines just getting some movement over there. Now Matthews going to hit that in the left center field. Freeman looks like he's under it. He is, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Some speed on both sides of center field today with Freeman and Gaines. Both guys can really go and track the ball here. And now coming up for MACU is the right fielder, Noel McGarry Doyle. Doyle last time singled, then got caught stealing, trying to take second base in the second inning. And that one, did it catch him? No, it didn't. You wondered, by the way, Doyle reacted if it caught him on the calf. It did not, but the fastball misses low and inside for ball one. And we saw that arm on Steers behind the plate earlier. You wonder if MACU thinks about sending Gaines here to get a tying run in scoring position. Gaines with some movement on the bag. Lopez checks him over at first, but Gaines backing plenty of time. You got to think if I'm talking about his speed in the box, the pitcher and catcher are very aware of it out on the field. Now Lopez is ready to deliver. And Doyle's going to hit that into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Gaines will go first to third easily. Negron gets that back in quickly to Serna. And now we got first and third with 2 outs. We'll have the cleanup hitter coming up, second baseman Christopher Munoz. And now here we go. Last inning, Lopez had first and second with 1 out, escaped it without allowing anything. Now we got first and third with 2 outs. Can he work his magic again? You can see an arm in the CMU bullpen getting hot, and that might be it today for Lopez. That might be all she wrote for Marcos Lopez today. And Lopez got off to a really good start in the first inning here, but couldn't quite build on it. 5 allowed in the second, a scoreless third, and his day is done. Coach takes the ball, and we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound. We're going to take a quick break here in the box, and we'll get some info on the relief pitcher for Central Methodist University. I'm Gabe Myers here at Riverside Stadium in Victoria, and we'll be right back. And we're back here at Riverside Stadium. New pitcher for CMU here. It is the big right-hander, Landon Winningham, making his debut. His season debut, that is. He is going to face the cleanup hitter, second baseman Christopher Munoz from MACU, first and third with 2 outs. Winningham off-speed pitch misses inside for ball 1. When I say big right-hander, I mean it. Winningham 6'6". That'll be a fastball, misses low for ball 2. Again, Munoz comes up. He's got the tying run on third in the form of DeAndre Gaines. A go-ahead run at first in Noel McGarry Doyle. Munoz 0 for 2 today, a strikeout looking and a fly out. He's going to foul that pitch off for strike 1, a 2-1 count here. Now McGarry Doyle's off. Pitcher gets through Sears. Gaines is coming home. Sears throws to the plate. Gaines scores. We are tied at 6. And, oh, man, you wonder, Noel McGarry Doyle, he took off on the pitch there. He was stealing second. You wonder if Sears just tried to catch that too quickly. Ball's a little low, goes through his legs. We're tied at 6. It's a 3-1 count now to Christopher Munoz. Now Winningham's going to take his time here. We have a brand new ball game. It is 6-6 here in the 4th. And Munoz fouls off another fastball. It's now 3-2. So you got the base open at first now, but on deck is Brett Justice, who's 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. So wouldn't love to see him with runners on. And Munoz, a little excuse me swing there over to first. Williams gets it to Winningham. He beats Munoz to the bag, who slams his helmet down. And that'll be the end of the inning. But, folks, after 4, we got a brand new ball game. CMU 6, MACU 6. We're going to head into the top of the 5th. I'm Gabe Myers here with UHV Athletics for Game 2 of this Saturday doubleheader. We'll be right back. And we are back at the top of the 5th inning here at Riverside Stadium. I'm Gabe Myers here, broadcasting for UHV Athletics. And leading off the 5th for CMU is the catcher Tanner Sears. Miranda delivers, fastball away, catches the zone for strike 1. And again, 6 in the top of the 1st for CMU, but nothing since. That pitch misses down and away for ball 1. MACU responded with 5 in the bottom of the 2nd, and then got 1 in the 4th, in the bottom of the 4th, and now we are tied at 6. Ball roped to Mendoza over there at 3rd. He throws to Justice, and that is out number 1. Hard hit ball by Sears that time, but right at the 3rd baseman, Gio Mendoza, and there's 1 away in the top of the 5th. And again, for CMU today, this is first couple games of the season for them. Won their season opener a couple hours ago. That pitch from Miranda misses away for ball 1. They won game 1 of this doubleheader against MACU 10-3. Then came out, put 6 in the board in the top of the 1st, but MACU's battled back. There's Miranda, a little front door breaking ball there. Catches the zone. We're in a 1-1 count here to Ryan Malzahn, the DH. And Malzahn swings and misses that off-speed pitch low and inside for strike 2. Malzahn, a 2-run double back in the top of the first inning. He got the first runs on the board. And Malzahn, off-speed pitch, he fouls that one off. Still 1-2. And again, this has been Miranda since the first inning. Since he has settled in, he's been working exceptionally quickly, just not letting the hitters get comfortable. And you see Malzahn taking a little bit of time here. If anything, just get Miranda out of his rhythm a little bit. That pitch misses down and in for ball 2. Counts evened up now. And there's an off-speed pitch. Looks like that changeup again for strike 3, swinging on Malzahn. Now there's 2 away. And that changeup has been the pitch of the day for Miranda today. Again, first inning just didn't quite have it. Since then, he's been excellent. And Zeb Wade, he swings and misses at strike 1 there. And we saw him with that changeup. He was throwing it aggressively to lefties. Now he's throwing it to righties. And that pitch looked like a cutter, some kind of break, something with some glove side break to it. Wade fouls it off. It's now 2-2. Or 0-2, I apologize. 2 outs here. And he hits that over to Medina at short. Medina, low throw. Justice couldn't pick it out. I think you got to score that in E6, and the inning is alive. And again, is that, CMU's been held in check since that top of the first inning. Is that the kind of break that can get this offense going here? Carlos Negron's coming up to bat. Yeah, again, he was part of that 6-run inning in the first with the base hit, so scored a run as well. And now you got a runner on first with 2 outs. Negron swings and misses. A big swing from Negron there for strike 1. We've seen Miranda doesn't work quite as quickly when he's got runners on base. Got to try to hold the runners on as best as you can. And that pitch is going to get away from Thompson. Wade's easily going to get the second that time. And now a 1-1 count. 2 outs, a runner on second. The go-ahead run on second. And again, it bears mentioning an unearned runner out there because that was a play that should have been made at short. Just throw got away from him a little bit. Landed a little short, and Negron swings and misses an off-speed pitch in the dirt. It's now 1-2. And you've gotten Negron swinging and missing twice at off-speed pitches down. Miranda loves that changeup. You got to think that's where he's going here. That is where he goes to the changeup. Second baseman Munoz is over on it. He throws the first. Justice has got it. That's the 3rd out of the inning. The error does not come back to bite him. Another scoreless frame for Angel Miranda. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th now. Still tied at 6. MACU coming up to bat. I'm Gabe Myers with UHV Athletics. We'll be right back. And we are back for the bottom of the 5th inning of Game 2 of this doubleheader between CMU and MACU. Landon Winningham, the relief pitcher, still on the mound for CMU. coming up to bat now, we got the 5-hole hitter, Brett Justice for MACU. He's 2 for 2 on the day, a single and a double. And Justice ropes that foul. It's worth mentioning that Justice was the leadoff hitter in that 5-run second inning for MACU. He got that 5-run inning started with a leadoff single. He trails the count here 0-1. Justice checks his swing, but I don't think it matters. Ump calls that a strike. It's now 0-2. And Whittingham came in the last inning with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Wild pitch or pass ball. Not quite sure how you score, but allowed a runner to score and get us tied at 6. That fastball misses down for ball 1. But the game is now tied at 6-6 here in the bottom of the 5th. There it is. Not everything went right with that pitch for Whittingham there. That ball misses way high. It's now 2-2. A waste pitch if you've ever seen one. For those of you just joining the broadcast, welcome in. We're tied at 6 in game 2 of this doubleheader. Gabe Myers on the call here for UHV Athletics today. See Justice foul that one off. It's now still a 2-2 count. So we got Justice, John-Luke Hobdy, and Gio Mendoza due up this inning for MACU. I mean, it looks like Justice checked his swing. No appeal from the catcher that time. And it's now a full count. And Justice, he's reached both times today. A single in the second and a double in the third. Now he leads off the 5th here where MACU has a chance to take the lead with a run. And Justice fouls off that pitch. 3-2 again. And like I said earlier in the at-bat, Justice was the leadoff hitter in that 5-run inning for MACU in the second. So he's been a rally starter today. He's going to look to do the same right here. And another 3-2 delivery coming from Whittingham. Oh! Strike 3. Whittingham, a fastball in the outside corner. Rings them up. Backwards K that time on Brett Justice. What a pitch from Whittingham there coming into the zone on 3-2. 1 out in the inning now. Now coming up is going to be the DH, John-Luke Hobdy. Hobdy's reached both times today. He walked back in the second, singled in the third. And Hobdy checks his swing, but that ball's in the zone for strike 1. And you can see Whittingham start to settle in a little bit here. That fastball just misses outside 1-1. But you can see him start to settle in. He, like I said last inning, big righty at 6'6". Season debut for him. And another hard one that Hobdy fouls off. 1-2 to count. And he's got a different arm angle than the starter, Marcos Lopez. Different arm angle, different delivery, different stuff. And that pitch just misses on the inside corner. Hobdy lets the umpire know by leaning back a little bit there. 2-2 to count. Now Sears going to set up. Whittingham gets him again. Breaking ball down and away. Gets him looking. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts here in the bottom of the 5th. Hobdy didn't really like that call, but on 2 strikes, you probably ought to protect right there. And now there's 2 away for the third baseman, Gio Mendoza. Hit a 3-run homer back in the second. That ball misses down and in for ball 1. And again, Mendoza, like I said, a 3-run homer back in the second inning. Well over the right field wall. It was an absolute missile. Didn't get a ton off the ground, but it was a shot. There's Mendoza. He's going to foul that one off in the foul territory and left. There's some cars on the road over there, Gio. You're going to break a windshield. But it's 1-1 to count now. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Mendoza doesn't agree with the call, but it's a strike nonetheless. The one opinion that matters is the home plate umpire is now 1-2. And that pitch is going to be in the dirt. 2-2 to count now. And Mendoza had the big home run back in the second inning to kind of get the MACU offense started. And he's made a couple of nice plays at third today as well. Mendoza's been a shining star today for MACU. And now he faces a 2-2 count. And he hits that back up the middle just past the second baseman Serna for a base hit. Negron gets that back in quickly, and now a 2-out base runner for MACU. Second hit of the day for Gio Mendoza. Now it's going to be the shortstop Carlos Medina up to bat. Medina 1 for 2 today, a single in the second, and a fly out to center in the third. And we've seen Whittingham. He has a little longer delivery than what the starter Lopez had earlier today. We saw in the last inning, Noel McGarry-Doyle test that out and steal second. I wonder if Mendoza has a similar idea here, but Medina's going to hit that over to third, and Proctor, he gets it to Williams at first, and that will be the end of the fifth. We're going to go into the sixth inning, tied at 6 here at Riverside Stadium in Victoria. Game 2 of this doubleheader today. I'm Gabe Myers. We'll be right back with the sixth inning. And we are back for the top of the sixth inning over here. Have the 7-hole hitter Darius Freeman leading off the sixth. Bottom of the order due up Freeman, Dominic Proctor, and David Soriano. And still on the mound for MACU is Angel Miranda. And Freeman bunts. Miranda gets to it quickly from the seat of his pants. An errant throw, and now Freeman's going to go from first to second that time. The bunt double, although it'll be scored a single E1 for Freeman there. Now you got a runner on second with nobody out. That's what CMU needed here. And Proctor's going to come up now. And some defensive changes here for Mid-America Christian. Playing third now is Elijah Lee, and playing first now is Julian Martinez. Now we see the bunt laid down here from Proctor. Miranda looks to third, but goes to first, and that will be out number 1. But Freeman gets to third. Now we got a runner on third, my apologies, with 1 out, and the 9-hole hitter, David Soriano, coming up to bat. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up. Number 22, Gavin Whitehurst, is going to pinch hit for Soriano. Let's see. That's a go-ahead run over there on third right now into sixth. First pitch from Miranda on the outside corner for strike 1. Again, new infielders on the corner for MACU in this inning. So there's Whitehurst. He swings and misses at that off-speed pitch in the dirt for strike 2. That's an important runner in Freeman over there on third. And Whitehurst fouls that one off. Still 0-2. Again, Miranda, since that first inning, has really been shut down on the mound here. And there's no action in that MACU bullpen. Actually, I apologize. There is action in the MACU bullpen now. Got someone getting warm over there. Fastball just misses outside. You hear some people in front of me wanted that called a strike, but I think that's been a ball all day. It's now 1-2. See if Miranda goes back to his changeup here. He does. Over to third, and Lee, he throws the first. Martinez for the out. Freeman will score. It is now 7-6 CMU here in the 6th inning. RBI ground out for Gavin Whitehurst. And 7-6 CMU. They take the lead back here in the top of the 6th inning. And now we go to the top of the order with Valentin Serna, who fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. That pitch misses high for ball 1. 1-1 to count now. And Freeman, no out. Serna hits that into left, but that's going foul. Always going foul there. It's 1-2. And Freeman, he lays down that bunt to start the inning. The error on the mound from Miranda on the error on the throw gets him over to second. And now we got a new ball game here. It's 7-6. And Serna hits that through the left side of the infield. Seeing I single there for a base hit. That'll be Serna's second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 4. And now we got Kyle Williams coming up, and you wanted to have an arm getting hot in the bullpen, but no one coming out to talk to Miranda yet, so looks like he's got a little bit of time. Well, now someone's calling time. Looks like it's the CMU coach who's calling time over here. And they are going to pinch run for Serna. So Valentin Serna's day is done. So now Peyton Becker will come on. He's been the courtesy runner for the catcher today, and now he's the pinch runner for Valentin Serna. Now we have Kyle Williams coming up to the bat. He's 0 for 3 today. Yeah, not been fun for Williams at the plate. Becker gets a lead, but he gets back quickly. Miranda throws over to Martinez to just check on the runner there. But yeah, Angel Miranda, his changeup is diving away from left-handed hitters, and Williams has been very affected by that today. And there's another one of those changeups, but that time Williams gets it. That's going to be a base hit. Doyle gets the ball back in quickly and keeps runners on first and second now. Now you got Tanner Sears, a 3-hole hitter, coming up. And this might be the end of the line for Miranda here. Angel Miranda, after a rough first inning, threw up scoreless frames in the second, third, fourth, and fifth. But that bunt single followed by an error allowed Darius Freeman to come all the way to eventually come around to score. And it does look like Angel Miranda's day is done. We're going to have a new pitcher for MACU. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. So new pitcher on the mound for MACU. It's going to be the reliever Andrews Acosta. Acosta this season, 3 appearances. He's gone 3 2/3 innings. Has not allowed a run yet. Has 3 hits, 3 walks, but struck out 6. He's coming into a situation with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Down a run, 7-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. So again, the starting pitcher Angel Miranda's day is done after 5 2/3 innings. Again, allowed 7 runs, but 6 of them in the top of the first. After that, he really settled in and started to show his stuff a little bit. But now stepping into the box is Tanner Sears. And Sears hits that through the left side of the infield. That's going to get through. Becker's coming around third, and he is going to score. An RBI single for Tanner Sears. It's now 8-6 CMU. And he greets the relief pitcher Acosta with first pitch swing. Gets right through the left side of the infield. And it is now 8-6 CMU here in the top of the 6th inning. Now coming up to bat is a designated hitter, Ryan Malzahn. Malzahn, if you remember, he had that 2 RBI double back in the top of the first. Acosta misses high with that first one. And Acosta, what a way to get greeted into the game. First pitch, a run producing single. So he gets ready to deliver again. That one misses high. It's now 2-0. And again, Malzahn, like I said, back in the top of the first, he hit a ball again right under that 405 sign in center field. Hit the base of the wall out there, an absolute rope in the center field. If he does that again, it's going to be 10-6 here very quickly. And it's now a 2-0 count. And Malzahn, a big swing from him that time, but a miss there. It's now 2-1. Again, there were 2 outs in the inning, but Valentin Serna got on with a single, then Kyle Williams singled, Tanner Sears singled. Now it's 8-6. Acosta misses low with that one. It's 3-1. It's 8-6, and CMU has a chance to tack on some more insurance runs here into 6. That pitch misses inside. Malzahn will take his base, and now the bases are loaded for Zeb Wade, the left fielder. And bases juice. Zeb Wade coming up. Costa, that's the hardest pitch he's thrown today. Misses outside, though. 1-0 to count. Wade swings, fouls that one off. It's 1-1. Again, it's 8-6. We've seen both these teams are capable of putting some rallies together and putting runs on the board, but you got to think one more hit for CMU here, and it becomes a almost insurmountable deficit. And Wade hits that down to third base line. Home plate ump calls it foul, and it'll now be 1-2. One and two to count to Zeb Wade. That pitch misses inside from Acosta. It's now 2-2. And we've seen from Acosta a little, and again, his profile suggests a little wild. He, allowed 3 walks and 3 2/3 innings. He has a strikeouts, though, so he got some swing and miss stuff. That pitch gets away from the catcher, Thompson. Williams is going to score. All the runners move up the base. It is now 9-6 for CMU. This one's starting to get away from MACU here in the 6th. And again, it all goes back to the lead off the inning. Darius Freeman lays down a bunt. And a throwing error allows him to get the second. And here we are now. It's 9-6. CMU's put a 3 spot up in the inning. And so up the middle from Wade. That's a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. It is now 11-6 in CMU. A 5-run 6th inning. And again, after blowing the 6-run lead earlier, you're wondering, okay, where are they at mentally? Well, they've bounced back quite nicely here in the 6th inning. 5 runs on the board. It is now 11-6, and they're 6 outs away from a doubleheader sweep today. Breaking ball from Acosta misses for ball 1. And it bears mentioning that CMU is ranked number 14 in the country in the NAIA poll. MACU is ranked number 13. So a doubleheader sweep today for CMU is that's Carlos Negron with a swing and miss that time. 1-1 to count. It bears mentioning that if CMU can finish off these last couple innings, get a doubleheader sweep, they're slated to move up in the rankings a little bit. Negron just over Lee's head at third. That's a base hit. They're going to hold Wade at third. Negron gets into second. How about that? A double for Carlos Negron that time. And now we got runners on second and third with 2 outs. And the man who started it all, Darius Freeman, CMU's batted around for the 2nd time today. And Freeman is now coming up for the 2nd time in the 6th. He had a bunt single that allowed him to get on second after a throwing error his first time up this inning. Freeman watches that pitch high and outside for ball 1. And here we go, 1-0 to Freeman. Freeman pops that one foul. 1-1 to count here. And Darius Freeman, the man who got all of this started, a bunt single, his speed forces an error, turns it into a double. And here we are now, 6-6, turns into 11-6. Costa's going to check the runner on second. He gets back in plenty of time. Still 1-1 to count here. And again, this ranked matchup today, CMU, 1 game, won 10-3 this afternoon. Now they're coming back. They're up 11-6 here in the 6th inning. Acosta misses again for ball 2, and there's an arm getting hot out there in the MACU bullpen. You wonder if this is Acosta's last hitter. Darius Freeman, he started all this off. What inning for him, and he's going to hit that into center field. That sends Gaines all the way back to the track. Sly Fleet there, and he makes the catch. But how about that for CMU? 5 runs in the inning. 11-6 now as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning for MACU, and it looks like Whittingham's coming back onto the mound. We'll be right back here with the bottom of the 6th on UHV Athletics. And we are back for the bottom of the sixth here. Landon Whittingham still on the mound. 9-1-2 due up the catcher. Connor Thompson up to bat now for MACU, trailing 11-6. Thompson takes the first pitch. He flies it into center. Freeman is under it. Routine play for out number 1. And again, little quick recap of this one. CMU put 6 runs up in the top of the first. MACU responded with 5 in the second, tied it in the fourth. But then CMU put up a 5 spot in the top half of the 6th inning here. They now have an 11-6 lead, 5 outs away from a doubleheader sweep over number 13 MACU. And now in the box, the leadoff hitter DeAndre Gaines in center field. Gaines shows bunt there, doesn't get it. That's strike 1. He did try to lay that one down. And it's interesting that Gaines is trying to bunt because we saw just how far he can hit it earlier today. He absolutely lasered one over the left field wall for a 2-run homer. Whittingham goes. They check with the ump at first. He says Gaines didn't go. And now it's 1-1. It looks like a front door breaking ball there from Whittingham. And here's another delivery. That pitch going to miss inside there, 2-1. Some resilience shown today from Central Methodist here. They're leading 6-0. Become 6-6. They respond with 5 in the 6th inning here. Gaines, a massive swing. Looks like he fouled that one off. Just got a piece of it there. It's now 2-2. And it's interesting because you see Gaines, he squared around the bunt a few times today, but man, when he swings the bat, he really swings the bat. He gets his money was worth up there. Now Whittingham delivers in a 2-2. Breaking ball doesn't quite break enough there. Just misses him for now we got a 3-2 full count here. Actually, Gaines, last time he was up, he was hit by a breaking ball. It didn't quite break in the 4th inning. So, payoff pitch. Gaines swings and misses for strike 3. Whittingham gets the strikeout. His third since coming into the game. And now CMU just 4 outs away. Now coming up for MACU is the left fielder Peyton Matthews. And Matthews going to hit that into center field. Looks like Freeman's under it. He is, and he makes the catch. And we're going to go into the 7th inning here. CMU leading 11-6. We'll be right back. I'm Gabe Myers with UHV Athletics. And we are back with the top of the 7th inning here for game 2 of this doubleheader between number 14 Central Methodist and number 13 Mid-America Christian. Central Methodist leading this one 11-6 and coming up to bat here. They got 8-9-1 doing up. Dominic Proctor, the third baseman, is going to lead things off. And it's Andrews Acosta still into the game there for MACU. And Proctor tried to take a swing, but didn't on that fastball up and away for strike 1. Acosta, there's the breaking ball for strike 2. And Acosta has some swing and miss stuff. You saw things get away from him a little bit in the last inning. And looks like they just got that one. Proctor just tipped it. Caught the catcher Thompson a little bit there, but he seems to be all right. And we're going to be in an 0-2 count once we get restarted over here. And CMU, we were tied at 6-6 at this point in the last inning, but 5 runs from CMU in the top of the 6 have them with a 11-6 lead and just 3 outs to go. There's Acosta. He's going to miss high with that one. It's now 1-2. And there's Proctor again. He fouls another pitch off. He stays alive here. 1-2 again. There is an arm warm in MACU's bullpen, so not sure how long Acosta's leash is, but they have someone ready to go. And Proctor hits that past the shortstop Medina for a base hit. He's going to take a big turn around first, but he's going to head back. Matthews, the left fielder, gets that in quickly, and now they got the leadoff runner on again. And again, CMU today, they put up 10 runs in the first game of this doubleheader. They were the home team. They didn't even come up to bat in the 7th. They put up 10 runs in 6 innings against MACU. Now 11 more runs in the first 6 innings today. And now with David Soriano, the 9-hole hitter, coming up to bat, looks like MACU's making a pitching change. We're going to take a quick break here and let you know who the new pitcher is when we come back. All right, we are back here at Riverside Stadium, and a new pitcher for MACU here in the top of the 7th inning. Bradley Waite is making his season debut. He will inherit a runner on first and nobody out. David Soriano, the 9-hole hitter for CMU's, coming up to bat. And Waite today, a 6'1" right-hander. He's going to be making his debut, and again, this big ranked matchup, 2 of the top 15 teams in the country coming to Riverside today. And CMU has put on a clinic at the plate, scoring 10 in the first game, and they've scored 11 so far today. And with the way they've been hitting the ball, I think they're threatening again with a runner on and nobody out. Looks like Waite is ready to go, and Soriano is making his way to the box. Soriano 1 for 1 today. He had a sacrifice back in the 4th inning. He singled back in the 1st. And Gavin Whitehurst pinch hit for him in the last inning. Soriano shows bunt but pulls it back. Pitch misses high for ball 1. I think that pitch misses inside for ball 2. No arms hot in the CMU bullpen, so you got to think Winningham is he's coming back out for the bottom of the 7th over here. And that fastball misses inside for ball 3. And again, for MACU, 4th game in 2 days, they're going through that bullpen. You would think at this point that this is just Waite's inning no matter what, but you do see just some activity going on in the MACU bullpen as Waite fires in his first strike. It's now 3-1. The MACU, they split yesterday with UHV winning game 1 of the doubleheader before dropping game 2. And they dropped game 1 of today's doubleheader. And there's Soriano. He's going to hit that into right. That ball's going back. It is gone. That ball carried out of here. David Soriano in the 9-hole. Gave that ball a ride in the right field. And it is now 13-6 CMU. The bats are alive for Central Methodist today. How about them Eagles? Soriano crosses the plate. He's going to get greeted by his dugout over here. Oh, I love those celebrations. 13-6 now. Well, Bradley Waite got welcomed into the game in a rude way with that 2-run shot. And it is now 13-6. How about David Soriano there? And now it's Valentin Serna, the leadoff hitter, coming up. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch misses for ball 1 there. And now Serna to right. Oh, it doesn't quite have the carry on it. Doyle is there for out number 1. Gosh, that ball off the bat, I really thought that was going to end up on the road over there. Now we're going to see Kyle Williams come up to bat. And David Soriano in the 9-hole. Again, it's been cold in Texas for the last few weeks, but it's warm today in Victoria, and the ball is flying out of here. Williams is going to foul that first pitch off for strike 1. And you're seeing the depth of this CMU lineup today when the 9-hole hitter, David Soriano, is giving a ball a ride and out of here. So, again, number 14 team in the country. You can expect them to be moved up. This is number 13, MACU, that they're just 3 outs away from completing a sweep against. Is Williams going to hit that in the left? That ball has some carry into it. It's going back. It's over the wall. Kyle Williams and Oppo Taco. 14-6, Central Methodist here. Well, like I said, the ball is carrying today. Even the wind is blowing that way out in the left field. And Kyle Williams, opposite field jack, 14-6. Gosh, these are the first 2 games of the season for CMU. I can only imagine what their practices were like if they're hitting the ball like this against the top 15 team in the country. What a start to the season for CMU today. And I think Bradley Waite's day is done. And we're going to have a new pitcher out here on the mound. We'll get you the details on him when we come back. Gabe Myers with UHV Athletics. All right, new pitcher on the mound for MACU here. It's another debut. Ryan Harney is making his season debut today. You can see Harney, right-hander, and he's got a little bit of a sidearm delivery. Not quite a submarine, but he definitely delivers deep on that third base side of the rubber. He's going to be greeted by the 3-hole hitter Tanner Sears, and Harney enters the game with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. CMU currently leads MACU 14-6. Home runs in this inning from David Soriano and Kyle Williams have tacked on 3 to the lead. I'll tell you, CMU's bats look really good today. Again, first 2 games of the season for CMU. And now Harney gets ready to throw his first pitch of the season. That will miss down and away for ball 1. And Harney not throwing especially hard, but he's got that awkward delivery. And Sears going to rope that into left field for a base hit. Good day for Tanner Sears today. He's 3 for 5. My bad, 2 for 4. He got hit by a pitch back in the first inning. And now Aaron Guest Jr. will be the courtesy runner for the catcher Sears, and Ryan Malzahn, the designated hitter, steps up to bat now with 1 out and a runner on first. And that pitch catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. And you gotta think with the way Harney throws, that sidearm delivery, got a ton of velocity. He's got to live in the bottom part of the zone. That pitch catches the bottom of the zone as well. 0-2 now to Malzahn. Yeah, Aaron Guest Jr.'s got a big lead off of first base over there. He's going to stay put. That pitch misses down. It's now 1-2. One and two to count now to Malzahn. And here's the pitch from Harney. Oh, Malzahn, a big swing and a miss that time. Well, there it is, the first strikeout for Ryan Harney this season, and now there's 2 away. You can see that little sidearm delivery, especially going up against right-handers. That breaking ball can be hard to track. You saw from Malzahn that time, and now it's Zeb Wade. And he's going to swing and miss at a pitch down and in for strike 1. I think for Harney, again, season debut. Second game of back-to-back doubleheaders. And, Wade ropes one down the first base line. That's going to be a double. We're going to see Guest Jr. He's going to they're going to hold him up at third. So Wade, his second double of the game. Now we got runners on second and third with 2 outs. And again, these CMU bats have just been, they've been so good today. Now we got the right fielder Carlos Negron stepping up to bat. 2 on with 2 outs. And Wade that time, a little inside-out swing that time, but he drilled that down the first base line. Negron swings in. Maybe I guess he foul tipped that according to the ump. That'll be strike 1. I mean, Martinez was hugging the first base bag that time. He just couldn't get it. Shows you how hard that ball was hit. And Negron in front of that breaking ball. It's now 0-2. We've seen Harney have some success with that breaking ball with the swing and miss. See if he turns it to it again here in 0-2. He goes to the fastball that time. It misses away. We've seen Negron today. He's not someone – he doesn't get cheated up there at the plate. When he swings, he's really swinging. And we go to 1-2 delivery from Harney. Negron's gone looking. He doesn't quite agree with that one, but it caught the bottom of the zone. And again, 3 more runs for CMU this inning. Home runs from David Soriano and Kyle Williams has CMU 3 outs away from a doubleheader sweep of MACU. Going to the bottom of the 7th now. We'll be right back. Gabe Myers, UHV Athletics. All right, and we are ready to go in the bottom of the 7th. Landon Winningham is back out to finish this one. And we got 3, 4, 5. The middle of the order due up. Noel McGarry Doyle, Christopher Munoz, Brett Justice. And McGarry Doyle, first pitch, he into foul territory. That'll be strike 1. Actually, it'll be Julian Martinez. He came on a couple innings ago for Brett Justice at first base. So maybe expect to see him taking at bat this inning. There's Chopper down the first base line, but it's going to go foul. It's now 0-2. I tell you, Winningham has come in, and he came in. CMU was leading 6-5. Pass ball or wild pitch. Not sure quite how you'd score it, but allow this tying run to score. It's 6-6. He's came in and settled down, and then CMU bats woke up. They've put 8 runs on the board in the last 2 innings. Now 14-6 lead. There's an off-speed pitch down and away. Gary Doyle's down swinging. Throw over the first. 2-3 put out. Now we're 2 outs away here. Coming up to bat now will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Munoz. And Munoz going to hit that into right center. That's got some carry on it. That's going to get down. Oh, that ball just dies out there, and Negron's able to get to it. But Munoz is going to get a stand-up double out of that. Christopher Munoz, it's been a tough day at the plate for him today, but he gets that double. Maybe that gets him going moving forward. And now it will be Brett Justice. He got replaced at first back in the 6th inning, but he's going to take this at bat here. It's been a good day for Justice at the plate. He's 3 for 4, two singles and a double. Now he's going to come up with a runner on second. Man, Winningham struck out Justice back in the 5th inning. He's been good since coming on. There's a breaking ball, doesn't quite come back over the plate, going to miss inside for ball 1. Man, that curveball from Winningham, it's got a big break on it. And there's another one of those big breaking balls, but that one catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1. One pitch misses high for ball 2. And Justice today, he's been a very productive hitter at the plate for MACU. He's been a rally starter, though, more often than he's been a run producer for these guys. His swing and miss at that one in the dirt. It's 2-2 count now. Again, Justice started that rally back in the 2nd inning. Leadoff single helped lead to a 5-run inning there. And Justice swings and misses that fastball up and away. 2 away now. And again, 5 strikeouts for Winningham since coming on. You can see it's 6-6. He's got some of that swing and miss stuff. Hard fastball to complement that breaking ball. Now it's John Luke Hobby, the DH. Last hope here for MACU. That fastball misses just outside for ball 1. And Hobby hits it over to the left side. That's going to be fielded by Soriano. He throws the first. Williams picks it. And that is the ball game. Central Methodist 14-6 over MACU. They complete the doubleheader sweep. And number 14, CMU, after that performance today, almost certainly will be moving up the rankings. Landon Whittington's going to get the win today. How about that for him? Three and a third innings to close that one out. No runs tacked to him. He had 5 strikeouts with that one. The bats for CMU today, 13 innings at the plate, 24 runs. They will play UHB and a doubleheader tomorrow starting at 9:30 a.m. I've been Gabe Myers on the call. I've enjoyed doing this with you guys today. Until next time from Riverside Stadium, thank you very much.